In this video, we are going to simplify a radical. Now, friends, I want you to notice here in this radical, we do have a number outside of the square root, but we're not going to work with that at first. We're just going to focus on this 80 for now. And I'm going to do something called a factor tree. Okay, you may remember this from earlier math classes, but simply what we do is we say, okay, what two numbers will multiply to give me 80? Now, you don't want to use 1 and 80 here because your factor tree just won't go anywhere. But instead, I do encourage you to use 2 if you see that the number is even. So 2 times 40. Now, 2 is a dead end for our factor tree, so I like to circle it. But 40 is not, so ask yourself again, what two numbers will multiply to give you 40? Again, I get 2 and 20 this time. 2 is a dead end on my factor tree, so I circle it. Again, work with the 20, 2 and 10. This is pretty, you're starting to see a pattern now, right? And then 10 gives me 2 and 5. Now 5 also is a dead end because it's a prime number. You can notice it because 5, the factors of 5 are only 1 and 5. All right. Now let's come back over to our square root now. We have our 28 out front, and then let's look at what we have. Instead of 80, I'm going to have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. So again, that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. I need to extend my little square root here. Now, when you are looking at simplifying radicals, you are looking for pairs. So friends, I have a pair of 2's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a single 2 outside of the square root to represent that pair of 2's. I have another pair of 2's here. So again, I'm going to write another 2 on the outside of the square root to represent that pair. Look at what's left. I have a 5, but it doesn't have a pair, so it can't come out of the square root. It has to stay on the inside of the square root, because again, in order to come out, you have to have a pair. So friends, let's multiply the 28, the 2, and the 2. 28 times 2 gives us 56, and 56 times 2 gives us 112, and that poor 5 has to stay underneath the square root. But now, this is my final answer. It has been simplified. We've taken out the pairs of numbers using our wonderful factor tree here.